What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and as promised, I did a lot of calculations here, trying to figure out what the best combinations are to both get your pay-to-win artifact chest for free, as well as, some paid ways, some low spender ways without having to whale. Even brought up some couple ways to get to artifact chest spending a little bit of money. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully the math is right. I'm gonna double check everything. Hopefully have everything good, but there's quite a few different routes to get to the artifact chest because there's so many events. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so I created this monstrosity trying to get everything on one screen that we want to talk about here, because there's resources in paid packs, there's of course value packs that I couldn't manage to squeeze on here, talking about exactly how many we need for the chest. We have the loops, we have the spinning, we have all the quests. So number one, let's break it down. Each one of these loops right here is going to get you 240 of these tokens for a total of 960, if I did my math right on the top of my head. When you spin on the wheel, every 1000 gem spin will get you 5 of the tokens, 5 of these tickets right here. So very pricey, but you can get a total of 500 if you use 100,000 gems, which is not very reasonable. Temple Fair, of course, is where we want to get to. The only reason why we have Year of the Relay up is because for about $43, you can get 300 of these tokens down here. And then, of course, the big part of this is the Spring Mission. For the Couples Mission, the Couplets, that's going to have a total of 205. For the Lantern Mission is a total of 155. And for the Decoration Mission, a total of 180. Whew. So there are tons of combinations of how you need to get it. We're going to go over some of the most common, but of course you can use this info to kind of figure out exactly where you're going to be. First off, I wanted to go over the paid packs too, because I didn't have it shown here, but if you're going to do the New Year relay only up to the skin and those tokens, that's only $43. Of course, if you're going to get the last one, that's another $50, so that does become pricey. But this right here, yeah, that's kind of the one you're going for like the mid spenders out there for 43 bucks. That's not bad. Now the $100 value pack is going to give 600 of these tokens. The 50 is 300, the 30 is 180, and the $10 is 60. So keep those in mind. I know there's a lot of them there. Let's go over the free ways of getting to this pay-to-win artifact selection chest. Well, number one, if you can complete every single mission, which I believe again is going to be a 2-week event like other Chinese New Year's have been, so there's plenty of time to complete all these. If you do all of these, and all you do, you don't spend a single spin or anything else, you're not spending money, nothing. If you want to get to this 1060 token artifact chest, you're gonna have to do about 1050 heroic scrolls. That way you're gonna get the 40 extra right here. What's that? 240, 480, 520. Yep, 520 plus the total from the Spring Festival. That is gonna get you to where you need to be. So not too bad. All missions, 150 or 1050 scrolls, not bad. Again, I'm going to put in the description down below all the combinations that I wrote down myself, if you guys want to reference that as well. If you can do all of these missions, but somehow you just can't get all the 6-star, or really the way I calculate it, any 6-star missions done, all but the quest itself, you're going to then have to up this to about 1200 scrolls. So if you can get a few of these, if you can get like 4 out of the 7 done, well then that means technically you only have to do 1100 scrolls. So it kind of cuts down. Every 4 of these that you can do is 1 extra tier. So if you can't do any of the 6 stars at all, and you can't get, or rather if you do less than 4 on this part while completing everything else, you're going to have to do 1200 scrolls. If you can do at least 4 of them, that's going to drop it down to 1100 scrolls. If you can do all but the Eos section, so like you just can't do any of the Eos right here, it's just not going to work out for you. You're going to want to do about 1400 scrolls. Of course, depending on how many 5 stars you can do, that's going to lower it as well. And if you do have like a 5-star avatar light up, that's going to be 10 extra. I don't think 10 is going to make a big difference. The big ones are going to be that 6-star and that 10-star light up. If you can do all the missions plus 1,000 scrolls, so you're only doing that one loop, you need to come up with 40 of these tokens right here, which means you need to do 8,000 gems, which is 8 spins on the spin to win wheel right here in the middle, which is not too bad. If you can do all the missions and you can do all 1,000 spins, so yes, 100,000 gems and completing the mission, you can get away with only doing 50 heroic scrolls this event to get all, or at least to get to the pay-to-win artifact selection chest. So if you absolutely have 0 scrolls to use, but you've been hoarding so many gems, in reality, you can do all 100,000 gems into spin to win to get a lot of core scrolls, all this other stuff. Granted, you're going to be getting scrolls for those gems anyway. So you can kind of see how there's this really big slider on this event. Like, there's no specific answer compared to older events that we've had, which were very, very specific. This one has so many different ways and so many little bits of stuff that it could be very easily achieved in tons of different combinations. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. So you can do all the missions, you can do all the spins for 100,000 gems. You only need to do 50 to get that extra 40 right there, which is pretty funny. Now, we're going to jump to one other note. I did try to calculate a free way to get to artifact selection chest. So doing all the missions, doing all 4 loops of the heroic scroll event, and using 100,000 gems on spin to win is going to bring you up short 120 badges. So no way to get 2 chests completely free to play in this one. 1 is guaranteed. There's tons of ways to get it. Try to focus on the best way for you. Now, for the paid packs out there, there's a couple really good paid packs, mainly the New Year Relay, because you're also getting the Transcendence Eos skin. And if you're building Transcendence Eos, you definitely want to grab it immediately because it's like one of the cheapest skins we have ever had in the game. So paid way to do this: if you purchase the relay up to here, you don't have to go for the last box, just up to number 8, and you're able to do all of the mission events, you will have to use about 500 scrolls, 1 loop, in order to get 1 pay-to-win artifact selection chest. If you don't want to go the scrolls route, you can instead spend your gems and spend about 44,000 gems right there. Or you don't have to do any of it. If you do all the missions, you do the relay, you just need to buy one $30 value pack and one $10 value pack. All that will get you 1 free pay-to-win artifact. That's not too bad. But hey, if you're spending money, chances are you're going to want to go for multiple pay-to-win artifact selection chests. So getting 2 of these is 2,120 of the tokens. Well, okay, if you're doing all the missions and you're doing the New Year Relay, that's going to give you 1,280 badges. Is that right? That didn't sound right. 1 second. Correction, you are going to need 1,280 more badges. If you do the New Year Relay and the Spring Mission and you're going for 2 chests, you need 1,280 badges. So just to put a couple notes here, if you do a full quad loop, that is 960 of those, which means you need 320 more. You can do that in any combination between spending them here on the packs here, because you can get up to 500 from spin to win, or in your paid packs. So it's kind of like, again, you have to really decide where you want to go with your money on this one, because there's tons of different options. So again, I'm going to put everything that I've calculated down in the description. Hopefully everything looks correct. Hopefully it helps you guys kind of figure out what way you want to do, plan ahead for tonight, figure out what you're going to do over the 2 weeks. Just be patient. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-week event. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.